Hello, my peepers. Welcome to a whip and chat. I am coloring out of Color in Heaven Nouveau Fantasy Special. This is for a Color in Heaven color along that Sammy is doing. Plus, there is an Arteza color along for the month. So I am using my Artezas in this. I'm doing the first page, which is this dragon. And this is, like I said, this is Shalene of the Color and Book Nook. Don't know if I already said that. This is an adult channel. You may see Pearl. I already had to kick her off the table because she was laying on top of my color and book and she hasn't been letting me color. Oh my gosh. I miss you guys. So I'm coming on. Hopefully I won't be too emotional that I can do this color and chat. I have had so much going on. So Ruby had her surgery. They were able to remove the left side, what do you call mastectomy, and she was spayed at the same time, and they said that the cancer had spread into her lymph nodes, and I could take her to the oncologist in Orchard Park, which is like 45 minutes away, and have the lymph nodes removed and chemo, which is going to cost like $3,000 to $4,000. Well, first of all, I really do not want to put my cat through chemo. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but we already know how humans feel when they go through chemo, and they can actually talk to you and tell you how they're feeling. Animals can't do that. So Scott and I decided not to put her through that. Our vet still would like to do the right side mastectomy, but she just has to heal up from this. She couldn't do the right side when she was already in doing the surgery, which will be 2 weeks tomorrow. Because she already had 2 openings, and she didn't have much skin to work with to close her back up. So we have decided, well, so far we have decided to let her go in a couple weeks, because she'll be all healed, and go in and do the right side mastectomy. But first we want to make sure that it will slow down spreading, which I think she said it should slow it down. Otherwise, if you don't do anything, then she has like 3 to 6 months. I am not sure yet about how much longer she has if we do the right side mastectomy. And the one thing is, we have an awesome vet. She will tell you pros and cons. She will tell you what she thinks, and she doesn't hold back. And she will honestly tell you what she thinks. I did talk to the vet yesterday, because she did call the oncologist, told her, what was going on. And I told her we do not really want to put her through chemo, and she supports us 100% on our decision. So she wants to see Ruby again around September 15th. To check the lump that's on the right side and discuss removing that. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with Ruby. My dad has been in and out of the hospital. He was in for a week, came home for one day, and went back in the hospital the day after that. He is still very, very weak. My mom cannot take care of him. They want to put him in rehab to get his strength up. And right now they're just trying to find a rehab place that has openings because everything's full. So he's still in the hospital because my mom cannot take care of him. So that's going on. So yeah, we've had, it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks. Okay, I'm going to go back in. I think I want to add in a little bit of this. You would not know there was anything wrong with Ruby. She is eating. She's sleeping good. She is lovey. Yesterday morning, which was Wednesday, I woke up and the first thing I do is check on her, and I saw the cone was in the middle of the floor. She had figured out how to take it off. I don't know how, because it was still all put together. So I checked. She had cleaned her stomach so good, because you know, after surgery it looks like crap. She didn't touch the stitches. She's making me nervous. I have never been, all of my animals have all been spayed, neutered, and I've never ever been so nervous as I have been with Ruby. But then again, I also didn't deal with anxiety with my other pets. Pearl was spayed in June of this year, and my anxiety was fine. And she didn't need a cone. And I told them she wouldn't need a cone because she's not one to pick at herself, where I already knew that Ruby would pick at herself. So I did leave the cone off most of the day yesterday, and I kept an eye on Ruby. She didn't pick at the stitches or anything. But I went and had dinner at Dylan's house just to get out of the house, and I put the cone on her. And I did take it off when she ate dinner last night, and then put it back on when I went to bed. It's still on her right now because I'm in here. I can't keep a close eye on her, but she should be able to keep it off starting this weekend. I just don't want her picking at the scabs and, you know, just picking at herself. So she's been getting more attention than normal. All of my animals are just kind of going through something this year. I don't know if it's because I haven't been babysitting that it's thrown them all off. Outsider's been more cuddly. He is not a cuddler. Rascal, he's been sleeping on me at night, and he normally does not do that. And usually if he's sleeping next to me on the bed, as soon as Scott would come into bed, he would jump down. And he's now sleeping on the bed when Scott's in there. Although he has not come in the past couple nights. Pearl used to sleep on me every single night, and she doesn't do that anymore. She did come in last night, though. The dog has a dog bed that she doesn't hardly ever touch. And the past couple weeks, she's been sleeping on her dog beds. Like, what are you guys doing? You're crazy. They're just crazy. And Scott, he has been working 7 days a week for over a month now, because they're doing a lot of overtime at his job, full-time job. They can only do mandatory overtime every other weekend, but he's been volunteering on the other weekends. So he really wanted a break this past weekend, and they made it mandatory. So this weekend won't be mandatory, and he's taking the weekend off because he is getting exhausted and he needs a break. He's tired. So other than that, nothing new with me. I will be babysitting the boys next Wednesday because she has surgery next Wednesday. I was going to keep them overnight Tuesday night because I figured she'd have to be there really early. But her surgery is not until noon, and she doesn't have to leave till 9 a.m. So I will get to their house about 8:45. She comes home the same day. And then Dylan has off, I guess, Thursday and Friday, but he wants me to take them next Saturday and Sunday or come to their house. And I said, well, why don't we have the boys spend the night here Friday night, and they can stay all weekend. And he says, well, you might have to watch Amber. And I said, well, she'll be sleeping. I won't have to take care of her. And Amber likes to clean all the time, and he's afraid she'll get up and want to start cleaning the house. And I said, she's not going to feel like cleaning the house. She'll be sleeping. So we'll see what actually happens. So I am sorry I have not done any tea time videos for this month. I've just 2 Fridays ago was when Ruby had her surgery. I was a nervous wreck, and I was spending a lot of time with her. And then last Friday, I still been a nervous wreck. Yeah. I have a video uploading right now, so I was just checking on that to see if it was done. So I have a bunch of unboxings I still need to do. Of diamond paintings. So I'm still doing those. If you watched my plan with me video from this week, at the end there is a giveaway on there. I do not have giveaway in the title of my video. I do not do that because I get people on here just entering giveaways that are not my subscribers. And I want my subscribers to be able to win. So I will be having a diamond painting giveaway. And these giveaways are all United States only because of the cost for shipping overseas. And I feel really bad. But in the future, I will be doing giveaways with gift cards, which will make it easier. I like the bricks. I still want the whole set of these Artezas. I only have the 72 set. I want the 120, and I still need to get the Monarch pencils by Black Widow. Those are the only two pencil sets right now I want. I know the Colleen's have a bigger set now, but I don't use them as often as I'd use these, and I love my Black Widow, so I do have to order those. Otherwise, I am set as far as supplies go, and coloring books, I am pretty much set on. I did order a coloring book from Mystic Art Mirrors, her newest one, but it hasn't even been shipped out yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. And I ordered that in July, beginning of July. This whole pandemic thing. I got a new cell phone. Mine was freezing and it was slow, and then one time Scott called me when I was at my mom's and it didn't even light up the screen. I could hear it ringing. It didn't light up the screen. I couldn't accept or deny, and then it finally lit up so I could accept his phone call, and I'm like, nope. So Scott's like, you need a new phone, get a new phone. So I did. I love my new phone. The camera on it is amazing. So I got the Samsung Galaxy S10. I don't need, what is it, G5? What is it? 5G. Because we don't even have 5G right around this area yet. And, you know, my cell phone reception in my house is pretty sad anyways. So, yeah. Let me check my video. Okay, it's almost done processing. Then I can upload it. They're calling for rain and thunderstorms today, but right now it is going, it's 20 to 12, so it's going on noon, and the sun's been shining. So we'll see. They have put down all the new lines for Spectrum Internet. And I have decided that I am going to do a bundle package with their cable their internet and phone, because you know me, I have to have a landline because my internet service in the house sucks. Okay, I know I want to do some gold. I wanted to use some gold gel pen on the border. I think a lot on the border. I don't know. Let me see if I have my gel. Do I want to do that now or when I'm done? I think when I'm done. Okay. So that's going to go around here and around there with the gold. This is like smoke coming out of his nose, so I want a gray. Do I have a gray? Yes, I do have grays in here. So we'll do a little bit of grays coming out of his nostril. So I pay $90 a month for my internet, which is not unlimited. And you know I haven't been able to do live streams since the pandemic. And it's not just me, it's anybody that has Exceed, which is also Viasat, or HughesNet. We are all complaining that the internet is constantly going out, even on sunshiny days. Justin has Spectrum internet, and he says he pays $75 a month, and I'm like, cool. So that'll save me money. And then we have our landline, which is almost $60 a month. And we have Dish Network, which is like $160 a month. So I know we'll be saving a ton of money if we do a bundle with the cable, the phone, and the internet. I'm just waiting for them to either call me, knock on my door, to let me know it's finally available. Because they did put up all the lines down my road, and then, when was it, Tuesday, the truck was out here, and it's not Spectrum, it's like a third party doing it. And they were working on hooking the cables to a box on the telephone pole. So it's like, yes, we're getting closer. And then I noticed that they were going down Route 20, which is at the stop sign. It's just down the road. It's a major U.S. Highway 20. They're going down that road. So I was talking to Dylan yesterday, because I had dinner at their house, and Dylan said, yep, they're going down his road too, and he's excited. He said that high-speed internet is now considered a necessity because of the pandemic. A lot of people are working out of their homes, and a lot of kids are going to be doing their schooling virtual. So I'm like, that is really, really cool. Too bad it took the pandemic for them to finally freaking do something out here, but you know, I have 2 smart TVs. One is in here and one's in my family room. I do have Disney Plus. I have Hulu, Sling, and Netflix. I pay for Netflix. Dylan pays for Hulu and Sling. And he got a year free of... Oh, that breeze feels really, really good. I didn't want to turn the air on, even though it's supposed to be a high of 79. But there's such a nice breeze out there. So I'm like, I'm keeping the windows opened. Get some fresh air in this house. So as soon as I have this new internet, I will be doing my Sunday Mad Libs again. And I won't be babysitting for a few months. So I may throw in a couple other live streams during the day. I don't know. Probably during the day. I was thinking maybe like Tuesdays and Thursday mornings because Dee Dee doesn't do Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. So I might do like Tuesday mornings coloring and Thursday mornings diamond painting. That's what I'm thinking right now. Subject to change. But that's what I'm thinking. And it wouldn't be till like 10 in the morning Eastern Standard Time because I usually don't get up till 9 o'clock. I don't go to bed till like midnight, 1 o'clock. I was in Tia's Craft, is it Tia's Craft Corner? Tia's Craft Addiction. I was in her live stream last night and she said she had like 10 or 15 minutes left and then she would be saying goodbye, and all of a sudden my internet went out because it was pouring here. I'm like, really? I didn't even get to say goodbye to her. I did do a buddy color this week with Donna Weaver. And we did video chat while coloring. We did that Tuesday and yesterday. And I finished my picture and she was almost finished with hers. So I still have to post up my finish. I did post my finish of my last diamond painting I finished. But I know all of you have been missing my videos. I'll do them when I can. Depends on my mood for the day. I'm coloring this weekend and all of next week, I think. Yeah, all of next week. So if anybody wants to do a buddy color with me, please let me know because I am up for that. And we can chat on Facebook Messenger, we can type, we can do a voice chat, we can do a video chat. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. And that depends on my internet as well. Yep. So I want to work on this all day and listen to a book. But this, okay, so for the color alongs that I want to work on this month, so anybody that wants to do a buddy color with me, this is what I plan on coloring. So, oh, it's not in this. It's in my planner. I never did put up my color along in my Facebook group. So let me look and I will tell you what I wanted to do this week and next week as far as color alongs. And if anybody wants to do buddy color with me in the color alongs, let me know. So I want to color a picture in Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. A picture from Romantic Country 1, the first book. This is a color in heaven. I don't want to do another one. I just wanted to do one. Rita Berman has a color along for water, and there's 3 hashtags for that, so I want to do the water one. And then a frog picture. So the frog picture that I was thinking is from, hold on, let me find the book. I don't think I put it away. No. Oh, maybe I did. I put it away? Hold on. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So if anybody wants to do a buddy color with me out of this Animal Adventures by Nicole Gustafson, let me know. I know I want to do either this page or that page. I know I want to do a frog because there is also a frog color along, I believe. Hold on. Yes, there is a frog color along also on Instagram. So I know there's those 2 in that one. That's a turtle. So, page 1, 2, or 3. If you have this book and you want to do a buddy color with me, let me know. So let me put down on here. Hold on. So this is number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Oh, but he's not a frog. He's a lizard. So never mind that one. Or number 2. So number 1 or number 2. So we have this one or this one. Let me know if you have this, if you want to do a buddy color with me. And that is, again, Animal Adventures by Nicole Gustafson. So let me know. You can let me know down below. You can Facebook Messenger me. It doesn't matter. Whoop. Yeah. But that is the book that I want to work on next week. But yep, like I said down below, let me know. I'm either going to, we can do a picture in Sweet and Simple by Hannah Lynn, Romantic Country 1, Rita Berman, The Water. I'll show you what book that is. Okay. Let me see where it is. That's land. I think that's it there, and I can't reach it. Hold on. I have the portable air conditioner, and it kind of takes up a lot of room. I think this is it. Ouch. Yep. So, this book here, if you have this, we can do a buddy color in this. A frog picture, which is out of this. And Romantic Country, the first tale, and Hannah Lynn's Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls. Those are the ones that I want to color in. The Color in Heaven, Color Along, I'm already doing now. I don't want to do another one unless I have time. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Let me know down below if you want to buddy color with me. You know, even if you don't have Facebook and you want to do it on Instagram, that is fine too. I do have Instagram. Facebook Messenger is better for me, but I can do Instagram. And like I said, I am coloring all weekend. I do have to go grocery shopping. And all of next week. Wednesday, it won't probably be a good day for me because I'm babysitting. And I have to be there at 9, and her surgery is at noon. And I don't know how long the surgery is. I know she's coming home. But I have a feeling it's going to be a long day. So I may just watch videos most of the day because the boys kind of do their own thing now. You know, they're 6 and 4, and Carson has a TV in his room, and they like to sit in his room and watch TV. So I have a feeling they won't keep me very busy. Because they like to do their own thing, which they should. And if I'm going to have them all next weekend, I'd rather that they were here, because when they know that their mom's home, they really don't listen to me. So it'll be so much easier. If we do it that way. Okay, let me see if that video's done. It's finished processing. And let's see. Okay. It's going up live now. Just a minute. And publish. So there will be that video that is an unboxing. Keep working on this. Okay, it is now up. It is now up. Okay, so we were working on the smoke. Where'd I put my white pencil? Right here. Working on the smoke coming out of his nose. And I'm just kind of fading out with the white pencil. It's starting to get a little humid out there. And I know Scott will be home soon, so you'll probably hear the dog bark. I did leave the door open, but she's not in here. Yeah, I like that. I do, I like it. So you got little dragons in here, which I will color green. You got books, which I'll probably do in browns and reds and maybe some orange colors. We have some fairies. And I don't know, oh, these will probably be gold too, because I want to do these in the gold glitter. Maybe I'll use my gold metallic paint. Gold glitter or gold metallic paint. I'm not sure. But those will get done last. So I have lots of time to think about that. Yeah. You know, in a light blue. It looks like he's sitting and there's a window. So I'll probably do like a baby blue out here and then use maybe a clear wink of Stella on this part, because that's outside. So this is inside and that's all outside. Although his books look like they're outside too. I don't know yet. I will figure it out as I go along, because that's what I do. So he's reading, it says The Hobbit or The Bobbit. So let's go in with cinnamon. Yeah. What are you all coloring? I don't think I asked that. What are you coloring? It's just been kind of quiet. We've had a lot of pollen in the air. So I get up in the morning and my eyes are a little swollen and they're runny. Yesterday I wore makeup I did full face makeup because it was only a high of like 74. It was beautiful weather. And I got to Dylan's and my eyes were funky. So today I'm like, forget it. I'm not putting even mascara on. Not if they're going to be runny and not cooperating. They were itchy yesterday. Yeah, it's getting so humid in here. I'm like starting to sweat. I'm going to have to close windows and turn on air because it is just getting god awful. So what do you do for doing pages? Do you do them a yellowish color? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have an ivory. And just kind of fade it out. So, yep, I will have some lunch. I don't know what I'm having. And listen to my book and finish this page this afternoon. I already have a page I finished yesterday that I need to upload to Facebook and Instagram. So you may see this one sometime today or tomorrow. There's one book. Yeah. I'm just looking to see if I got anything good in my email. Nope. I know, I'm kind of all over the place. This is just how my mind has been these past couple weeks. So some books will be brown. Might do some green to keep the green going. Back cover. Just kind of putting down a base color. Oh yeah, so I bought the new Samsung Galaxy S10. So it got delivered. I ordered it Saturday. Friday or Saturday I ordered it. And it said it would be delivered on Tuesday. So then I went on Amazon and I ordered screen protector and a case. Or, you know, I got this. Isn't that pretty? So that would be here Monday. I'm going, cool. That'll be here Monday. My phone will be here Tuesday. So Saturday, no, Sunday, the case and the screen protectors were here. My phone came Monday. So I set it all up what I did was I upgraded my phone, and when I set it up for the same phone number. So I got all done setting it up, and it told me my new phone number is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I didn't want a new phone number. So I had to call Verizon. And Verizon's like, well, let me see what happened. Oh, you did everything right. There must be a glitch in the system. So he tried fixing it on his end, and then he had me take the SIM card from my old phone and put it in this phone. And then he said, well, it looks like they were going to charge you $20 for a new phone line. So he took care of that. Like, what is it? I knew I should have ordered. I knew I should have gone in the store, but I didn't want to. I wanted to order it online. But I love it. Anyways, they delivered it Monday. Would not believe where they put my phone. FedEx delivered it. They came during the night, which it now gets dark at 8 o'clock. I do not turn on my outside light until about 10:45 because Scott gets home. I'm doing a video. Scott gets home around 11 o'clock and doesn't want the light on because it attracts the bugs. I'm doing a video. I'll be with you in a minute. So he came home and said there's a package on the ground behind the pickup truck. He had taken his car to work. I'm like, what do you mean there's a package on the ground? So he went out with the flashlight, and it was my phone. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I didn't have an outside light on, they couldn't come put it on the porch, so they left it out in the yard. Not very happy about that. But Scott is now home, and he says he wants to talk to me, so I'm going to say goodbye, and let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, I think he's cute. I will talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.